Jeff Gordon with outside front row starter Mark Martin, or rather third place starter Mark Martin. Here they go to the lead.
And here come their other teammates back there, Jimmie Johnson in that 48 and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88 as well.
Steve.
Under caution, Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin talking back and forth. Their strategy very clear. Mark is going to push Jeff. Jeff said, we need to protect the bottom.
Well, they left it open long enough for Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer to shoot through, and they have run a lot of laps at the front of this field together today.
Oh, that's the race. And to me, the 29-33, the 24 and the 5, that's going to be the race. And then you got the 48 and the 88 up here. I'm not sure about them.
10 laps to go. Remember, Harvick and Bowyer got separated on the last restart, and here was the comment.
Kevin, you got me? Yeah. I'm very happy with you, but let's go.
That's because Harvick left him for Burton the last time around.
Yeah, I thought you were going to dance with me, bud.
8 cars fighting, and now all 4 Hendrick cars are running 3, 4, 5, 6 in formation behind the 2 Childress cars, in front of the 2 Michael Waltrip cars.
Yeah, these 6 cars right here, the 4 Hendrick cars, the 2 Childress cars, they got the best cars. They got the speed.
9 to go this time. Jimmie Johnson up there in the 48. Dick Bergman talked to him in the pre-race. Restrictor plate racing has not been good to him these last couple of 3 years.
I kind of think it's interesting, though, the strategy of Kevin Harvick going to the top.
Rio, a movie that'll bring the world to its feet, now playing. And it's playing out here at Talladega. 8.5 laps to go. And there are still 16 cars within sight of the lead. And that pack keeps getting bigger.
And 16 drivers that think they can still win this thing.
To the front, once again, Dave Blaney. What a shot in the arm for Tommy Baldwin Racing this could be if he and Kurt Busch could prevail.
Boy, did you see how Harvick's car was dancing around with Bowyer right there pushing him. Oh, boy.
10 drivers have won their first Sprint Cup race right here. Blaney is the leading contender to make that 11.
I'm just not sure about that strategy of running the high line, the 29 to 33. Man, leaving a lot of room down below for people to go sailing by.
Blaney leads. Car owner Tommy Baldwin is up on the roof spotting for his driver. You see him, he's in a light blue shirt up there on the radio. Third man from the right. There he is, just poking in with a dark black cap and sunglasses.
He's got to be so proud, Larry. No matter what happens, he's got to be a proud man of what he's accomplished here today.
7 laps to go.
And we've got 20 drivers within 2 seconds of each other right now.
Kurt Busch pushed his then teammate Ryan Newman to a Daytona 500 victory.
You know what, Larry? I think the 88 and the 48, they may need to swap. I think the 88 in front is faster than the 48 in front of him.
Are we getting too late to swap, though? You lose a lot of time when you swap.
Well, yeah, we're running out of time, but they don't seem to quite have enough speed.
You can stay up there for a while, but when you have to make the exchange, that will cost you. Matt.
Mike, that was the problem with Bowyer and Harvick. Bowyer felt like that their tandem was much better with Harvick pushing, so they made the exchange last time through the tri-oval.
24 cars all together again, running almost as close as the pace lap, except they're at over 180 miles an hour, and there are just 6 laps to go.
Coming back to 5 to go, you don't even look at that water temperature gauge.
No.
Swapping now will put you straight to the rear.
I wouldn't be changing radio channels or anything else, and here come those Roush cars.
And Gordon and Mark Martin back up through the middle, back out of the top 10. It's Carl and Greg Biffle, the 99 and 16, coming up the inside.
Right now, they're going to have to shake that 36 out of the lead, though, because he is holding court right there.
And he is holding close to that double yellow line. 5 to go this time for Dave Blaney.
3 wide behind them. Everybody jockeying for position and looking for a place from which they can run to the front in the final lap.
We just got to not make any mistakes here, because this is the race. This is the field.
And Darrell Kurt Busch, the 22, he got off of Dave Blaney in the 36. They're going to go from first or second to about 18th or 19th.
Harvick and Bowyer trying on the bottom.
Listen, they did the right thing. They realized they weren't fast enough with Kevin in the front. They made the swap, and now they're fighting back.
4 laps to go. Carl Edwards came in as the point leader. He leads this race by a car length. Krista.
And this was the plan all along, Mike, for Carl and Greg. With 20 to go, Greg told Carl, I know you're going to want to go hard, but we've got to wait till there's 4 or 5 laps to go. That's when we'll go, and we can win this race.
They're going as hard as they can, but Bowyer is pulling a train up the outside.
What a great move, Larry. What a great call on Bowyer's part. Let me lead. I'm faster. You push.
And they did it early enough. They're able to recover from it.
And they're fighting back. Oh, a car around. And
around goes Blaney.
He saved it. He saved it.
No yellow.
Hey, another great dirt track racer and a great dirt track save.
But what a heartbreak. As Blaney will not win today. They come to the line. 3 laps to go. Bowyer in front of Harvick. Edwards third, Biffle fourth, Jimmie Johnson, Earnhardt, Gordon, Martin, Truex, and Rudeman, the top 10.
Kurt Busch.
That is the 3rd car to spin off the front bumper of Kurt Busch today.
Got something sticky on front of his car, too.
Guys, we'll be coming to 2 laps to go. We're not done yet. 85 lead changes.
Paul Menard trying to win his first Sprint Cup race.
Uh-oh. You know what those 2 up on the top are saying, don't you? Where'd they come from?
Carl Edwards in that 99. Greg Biffle in the 16. 2 to go this time.
And they timed that out pretty darn good, because time that Bowyer and Harvick get back to them, it's going to be tight.
2 laps to go. Remember, 7 of the last 11 Talladega races decided by a last lap pass. Bowyer and Harvick coming again on the high side.
Yeah, Bowyer got real tight on the side of the 16 car, but it's paying off. Drag race down the back right there.
But they can't clear the Fords and protect the bottom, because Edwards comes storming back on the inside.
Well, what else it does is opens the door for these 2 cats right here, who have timed it out pretty darn good, coming to the white flag.
And there comes their teammates as well, Johnson and Earnhardt Jr. White flag this time.
Those have been the 2 best cars right there most of this race. They're just now showing it.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
But here comes the next 2 pair. These 2 cats right here, they may have timed it out too. Let's see what happens down the back.
Now they will get a draft off Mark Martin. And here's the slingshot to the outside.
Stay together. That's what they're saying. Stay together. Push, push, push. It's going to get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmie Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out down low.
Way
Good
down
run.
comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmie Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2 1/1000ths of a second he beat Bowyer.
Okay, a 1/16 of an inch.
Have you ever?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No, we have not.
I have never seen anything like that. Watch this.
Jeff Gordon watching Bowyer, seeing if he can beat Bowyer. Left just enough room on the inside for Johnson and Earnhardt. Right there in the tri-oval, it's Bowyer's race.
Yeah, it looks like Bowyer's pulling ahead, but then all of a sudden they hit that wall of air. Here comes that 48.
But Darrell, the start-finish line here is 1,000 feet further. And look how close it is, 4 wide at the wire.
That is just a beautiful thing right there. 2, 4, 6, 8 cars.
So close, we can hardly capture it with our stop motion camera. There's a look at it, and there is the margin.
It gets just a little wet down here. Jimmie, walk us through that last lap and tell us how you drove the car to win the race. That was Jimmie cleaning our lens.
Man, I thought we were in trouble. Something happened with like 2 to go, and we got disconnected and had a really tough time here in junior on the radio. So I didn't know what he was saying or what he needed, but we were disconnected, and I got us back together, and I think he was overheating. But we got hooked up and rolling, and then all of a sudden it was just 2 groups in front of us. Had a big run down the back. I thought at the bottom they protected it, and then I just rode through 3 and 4, and I'm like, we'll get another chance, I hope. And they were worried about each other in the 2nd and 3rd lane. I left that bottom open, and we had some big mo on our side, and off we went. So it's great to have a planned workout. I mean, we agreed to work together. Really, we wanted to in Daytona, it just didn't work out. But this 48-88 shop is awesome, and I can't thank these guys enough. Can't thank Junior enough. He made the decision that my car was faster leading, and the way these things have been finishing up, that lead car is going to have the win. So in some respects, he was more worried about the team having a good performance than anything, and very responsible for this win today. So big thanks to Lowe's, the fans, my fans, all these fans out here watching this race. And looks like we're going to have a little fun tonight. These guys are getting rowdy.
Looks like the guy who gets the checkered flag doesn't get to keep it. You gave it away.
Well, I got it, and I gave it to him. He goes, I don't want it. I said, well, I got to give you something here. Thanks. So he's got the checkered flag over there, and can't wait to tilt the cold one back with him and thank him for good job done today.
All right, congratulations, Jimmie Johnson. Job well
Last fall, he went to victory lane, almost scored another Talladega win. You had the game plan working. Is there anything you could have done different?
We did everything we could do. The BB&T Chevrolet, she did everything she could do. It just circumstances, man. I saw them coming in the mirror, you know, even through Kevin, and I was like, 24, better block him, guys, and they were too worried about racing us, you know, as we were then. Just all hell broke loose is exactly what just happened, but that's what makes this place awesome. You know, it is a good finish for us. Very frustrated that we didn't get to win, but man, I tell you, I hope the fans enjoyed that finish. That's what Talladega is all about, and that's why these people come out by the hundreds of thousands for this place. Just want to thank Cheerios, Hamburger Helper, American Ethanol. Didn't thank him last week. Everybody on board the 33 car, we appreciate it. Thanks.
So much information to digest and trying to work out a plan. At one point, you and Harvick were trying to work out a plan for the restart, and then you'd worked out a plan with Burton behind you, some confusion.
Yeah, well, I hated, you know, Kevin wanted me to work with them, and Billy did, and I'd worked with 31 all day long with Jeff, and I just didn't feel like it was right to leave him hanging right there. So I did, and then the caution that didn't happen, Ryan Newman spun and didn't wreck, and we stayed green, and me and Burton got separated, and thank God Kevin, you know, stayed in the gas, and we got bunched back up. But it was fun. Just come up a little short.
Well, Jeff, I heard you commiserating to an extent with Mark Martin once you guys crossed the start-finish line. It's hard to describe to the fans what that finish was like.
Yeah, you know, you can't always control what position you're in, but, I mean, we took the lead, you know, coming to the white flag. It was just a little bit too early, but we had the momentum. We got the pass done, and we had to just ride it out from that point on. And, you know, we blocked the bottom, and the 29, the 33 got on the outside of us, and we were maintaining there. It's kind of a drag race, and that just opened up the slot for the guys behind us to get momentum and get to the inside of us. So we could have maybe tried to block it, but you know, I'm pretty happy with our drive to Hunger Chevrolet. Don't forget to text Hunger to 50555. Mark Martin was an awesome teammate today, and I thought there at the end, the fans couldn't ask for a better show than that with 10-15 to go.
From the driver's seat, Jeff, is it a frustrating way to race? Do you just have to be patient and understand it's 188 laps? From your point of view, what's the toughest part of it?
Well, that's the thing. It's really about a 25-lap race, and so, you know, you're just, some guys chose to get up there and mix it up more during the day. We had a plan coming in that, you know, that's not worked for us in the past, and we just need to stay out of trouble. And we almost got, you know, caught back there one time, and I thought we were going to go a lap down because we got too far back. But the caution came out. We maintained about 5 or 6 seconds from that point on. And trust me, that's not easy to do. You know, it's harder than you think trying to maintain that gap. But when it was time to go, we went, and it's part of this racing, but it's part of what has happened to us. We've just been so many wrecks recently that we just wanted to try to keep our car, you know, in one piece as much as we can, as far to the end as possible.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.